Welcome, race fans from around the globe. Here they come, out of turn 4, to the white flag, and it's 1 to go.
All right, welcome back to One to Go Studios coverage of Split Decision Triple Threat presented by Into Being LLC. Tonight, we are at the iRacing simulation of Talladega. And what better way to celebrate Talladega but then to celebrate the one and only Ricky Bobby in I Want to Go Fast 95. Ken, we're going to go fast.
We are going to go fast. And apparently Kathy Joe's fast because she's already talked to us. How about that? So.
Yeah.
All right, Harold, I fixed my problem. I can see Chip Kelly, too, if he ever chimes in. But right. Talladega, baby. 3 different cars on a big, big track. You gotta love it.
Definitely do. So we got about 8:40 left. Couple cool things to go. We have updated the telestrator. So without further ado, if they are in yellow, like that, Caleb McCarthy, they are a playoff playoff driver. It's terrible.
Excellent. No, that's excellent writing for you. That's playoff, but that's okay. Playoff.
I said playoff. It was a Y.
You did, but there was a U too. It looked like a U, not a Y.
It was a Y like that. See?
Ah.
And then so in all of them, they'll be in yellow. Yellow names are playoff drivers.
Yellow driver.
So we have a new telestrator where I actually can see what I'm actually doing, and there's no more guesswork.
Right.
Which I love. So we can circle the One to Go studio. And
there's a Milk Dud watching, by the way.
Milk Dud, hey Milk Dud, what's up?
Milk Dud is now watching.
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, somebody got the bottle opener today. Where's the pictures? We said this. Where's the pictures?
Yeah, come on. Where is it, Sonia?
Where are the pictures? Where is it? All right, so let's get back to the track real quick so you guys can see what's going on. So this is going to be Talladega 4 wide possible here with the 3 different cars. This is going to be interesting. We did Daytona, and these guys did pretty awesome, I thought. Couple new paint schemes. And another thing to look out for, let's see if we get that rear chase going on, is check out this. This is the playoff banner.
It's beautiful.
The butt kicker playoff banner. So he'll also be in, what was that, Ken? He'll be in
the playoffs.
He'll be in yellow.
Yellow in the playoffs. I'm sorry. I was catching up to you.
Yeah, like driver info. Oh, look, and his name
Matthew Boston Wheeler
is in yellow.
See, folks, you are excited now because he can literally draw. He's more excited probably than you are that he can draw.
I can draw. I can do it. So that's what we got going on for tonight. Oh, and there's a turtle into the there's a taco. Kermit. That
was a shell that just got shattered.
Yep. Matthew Wheeler.
Taco shell.
Taco just went crunch.
Dylan equals washed. I don't even want to know what that means, Gambit, but we'll go with it. And then Dylan Clark missed last week's race.
Yeah, he did.
We will be happy
where he went, remember?
We did wonder. Hopefully he got his thingamathingy in the mail. That's technical term, by the way.
Thingamajiggy, yeah. Well, also some of the names, it looks like the league did use the nicknames function.
Good.
So there's a lot of new names you can see, Ken, in our timing and scoring, and those all caps for people. I think they actually put all caps for their playoff drivers, is what it looks like to me. Or not exactly, because Keith Fonseca is one of the playoff drivers, but I don't know.
How did he get in?
He is.
I'm sorry, Sonia. I said that.
He's
out loud.
toward the bottom, though. Let's see. We got John. Oh, he's got a playoff hype video. All right.
Who's got a playoff hype video?
John sent me a hype video, so let me pull it down and we'll play it for him. How about that?
Let's check that thing out.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? All right, so
Friday night, just got paid. harder. I know. I got it now. I'm sorry. Dylan equal Wash. It was my bad, Gambit. I'm back with you though now. I'm good. I'm on the same planet as you now. Thank you.
Really.
And Harold has another new toy that you'll find out because he'll be able to talk to all three chats at the same time. He's extremely excited about that.
I am definitely. So let's switch this over and let's see how this. Well, no, hold on. I want to. No. I gotta check out the.
By the way, on the back of that truck right there is a beautiful giant Sasquatch.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, and he's in a weird different paint scheme kind of thingy. He's Jason.
He's Jason. Yeah, it's Friday
Jason.
the 13th.
That's right. He's Jason. See these guys? They're good. I mean, they're like real good. You know, figuring this out. So that's good. All right, so let's try to get this thing chalked up. How about that?
My year this year has not been good.
Mickey Mouse!
I've wrecked a lot. Ran out of talent a lot. Flipped people off a lot. But Talladega, that changes. At Talladega, the shark is coming out, and the shark is looking for a win. Good luck, Prey. The shark is out.
You like that? You like that?
Oh
my gosh.
That was great. That was great. That's all I got to say. That was great. That was like great. Guys,
that was fantastic.
Shout out to John. Let's find his car because, you know, you got to. John Peterson. There he is.
Ah, there it is.
We'll call
That's
him
fantastic.
the Shark tonight.
The Shark.
With his deck, top of the bay, you know, sitting on the dock of the bay with the Shark.
Here's hoping we get to talk to John Peterson tonight.
You know, it's one thing, we talk about this constantly with these guys, but, you know, we really enjoy just seeing the zany, crazy things you guys could come up with.
Well,
I
I don't care what Harold says, but this is my favorite league. I love these guys. I love all of them. They write to us during the week. They send us pictures. If it wasn't for, yeah, they send us stuff. I have an awesome Sasquatch keychain that the arms spin around. That was from Dylan, and an awesome coffee mug from Dylan as well. So Dylan's like way up on my list. And then I have the Milk Dud that feeds me all kinds of stuff throughout the week via Facebook. Taco. So look what you did to the grass.
Everybody's saying that was great. I thought it was awesome. I love things. Drivers, man, if you guys have things like that, we want to see them. You know what I really like? You guys saw that I had the Muffin Man throw me a shout out, right?
Yeah.
At Dover. But there's nothing saying you can't do the same thing and send me a shout out that you're so-and-so driver for so-and-so team with so-and-so number on Split Decision, and you're watching One to Go Studios. And our tagline is,
see you at the next turn.
See you at the next turn. So if you can send that to us, we'll use it. Trust me, we will use it.
Sonia, you can do it too, even though you're not driving in the league, but you have the man in the league.
I watch Split Decisions on Friday night with Harold and Ken.
That's right.
Something like that. That'll work too.
Exactly. Yeah. Kathy, Joe, all of y'all. Listen, we love you guys. So send us videos talking about that. This is so and so. There you go. Hey, points and playoff. Playoffs.
So,
I'm talking about playoffs.
We're in the playoffs now. Ryan Johnson with his 6 wins, of course, sitting on top. He's 24 points to the good over that cut line. And Luke Smith, Lucas Gortman, Nate Johnson, Kayla McCarthy, Kevin Bernheimer. Then 4 points out is Mr. Keith Fonseca. Tyler Rush, 8 points out. And that is your top 8. We will go to here and Michigan, and then we'll have only 6 drivers. We'll run 2 more races, and then we'll finish at Chicagoland with 4.
There you go.
All right, so the truck class is these 8 drivers. Caleb Ellswick leading the way, which we talked about. He's been kicking butt all season. Matthew Wheeler, then Matt Kopp, Kara Herrings, Thomas Teagan, and Garrett Seidner. And then on the bottom of the cut line, look, it's 4 points as well. Marty Brown and Jonathan Cusimano. Marty Brown is the one with the Sasquatch Jason.
That's the cool truck. That's a cool truck. And Cusimano came out of nowhere. Those 2 wins that he's put up lately, that's what catapulted him. So
you better believe it.
Yes, yes.
And so the next thing, let's move on to the Xfinity Series.
Strawberry Kid, I have not used the mug yet, but the keychain is on my key ring, and lots of people have seen it. So it's the coolest thing ever. It makes my keychains a little heavier, though. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Harold.
Don't look at anybody else is out yet. Trying to find drivers out on the racetrack, and I'm not seeing anything. It's weird because the way I hear.
What do you want me to read through that while you're looking for people?
Yeah, you go ahead and read through this one.
All right, so you got the Xfinity class. Of course, Jeff Ramsdale and Jorge Canales, both of them with 4. Dylan Clark also has 4. Justin Gibbs with 2. Nathan Manwaring and Adam Benefiel round out the 6. Then you got Michael Gitchell, Josh McKinney, Stephen Wood, and John Peterson in that awesome Sharkmobile. That's your playoffs, and that'll be Xfinity class is a good class. I mean, that's going to be some serious action down there. That's for sure.
Yep, definitely.
I'm on a hill. What is going on? Oh, sorry. I'm on a hill. I'm sitting on the half fireplace, half not fireplace at my brother's house. So
trying to see, because I only see 2 drivers on the racetrack. That's what I'm thinking is kind of strange, is what I'm seeing on my timing and scoring. So wonder if there's anything up.
So we're in qualifying now, right?
Yeah. We have 10 minutes to qualify.
Playoffs? We're talking about playoffs? Playoffs?
And so I guess Gambit is Mr. John Peterson. So he said, thanks for showing his video.
It was awesome, dude. It was awesome. All right, I think I figured this out, Harold. I think I got this where I can see the chat and everything else at the same time. Call me crazy.
This is very strange because I'm sitting there looking at my chat or my timing window, and like all the drivers on racetrack are grayed out, which is very strange, and it's not showing any speed from them. I don't like that.
Are you talking about on your timing? Oh,
timing and scoring, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even close to being there.
Oh, they're showing all zeros. Like the only 2 drivers I see actually putting speed down is Johnson and Johnson. So,
well, they are doctors.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have anything either. Nate and Ryan. The timing's right, at least as far as mine's concerned.
Yeah, I see that, but it's just, yeah.
Well, I just refreshed. I'll refresh again. Nope. Caleb Ellswick is showing on my list now. That's it.
Yeah, it's being on track.
As being on track, yeah.
Yep. I don't know, maybe it'll figure its way out, but it's got the right times though. Right? Dylan Clark leading the way, 53.723.
53.723. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just showing best, it's not showing last. It'll work itself out. I have faith.
Yep.
What I don't have faith in is me not falling off the fireplace. Nope, I'm going to fall off the fireplace. If you all hear a giant thud halfway through the race, that was me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not comfortable, but it's close enough. So I'm right in front of the fireplace, Harold, if you remember the setup here. right in front of the fireplace, and sitting on that cow fur stool.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody else is probably thinking, what the heck are they talking about? Well, come to my brother's house. You'll find out. All right.
Got Mr. Ramsdale sporting his sister on the hood this week.
Awesome.
And he has a Sasquatch.
Of course he does. He's the man.
Your favorite truck?
Oh, yeah. He's every week. Wow. I'm changing stuff right now, so I apologize if I'm not saying automatically hide taskbar. Okay. Yeah. Darn it.
Mr. Anderson says good luck to Ramsdale, Wood, and Cusimano from, I guess, their Team Gas and Go, I believe.
Well, who's the hack, though, Patrick? I mean, typically there's somebody that's the hack. I mean, do we have a hack this week, or is it you this week? Ooh, I asked that out loud, didn't I?
There's Mr. Ramsdale, remember?
Oh, Jeff is a hack, but I don't think he's a hack anymore.
Oh, got it.
Because it's turned out a little
Be
differently.
too true.
Yeah, it's a little different now.
So how everything looking good on your end as far as you can see this week? Because we've done a whole lot of changing. Just want to make sure that Ken can see, because he's over there in West Virginia. They kind of get funny internet.
First of all, I can see fine. Thank you very much. And second of all, I can see fine. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I just hope that, this looks like, yes, I do, Caleb. That is true.
I just had his car all over the. You know what? I got it.
Hey, Caleb, if you didn't chime in, my week would not be made. Friday night would not be good. I appreciate you, man. Mm-hmm. Harold loves you too, by the way. He may not show it in the same way, say you and I show love, but he does. He loves you.
That bro code stuff going on, and Jeff,
it's bro code. Yeah.
Jeff's going to show us how to get on pit lane here.
Oh.
2.5 minutes left in the qualification times.
And only a couple left out there. We all know that Sauce will not be driving out there.
No, he's going to be busy.
He's a busy man.
And then the rest are Trucks and Jorge Canales. And Jorge Canales is second, I believe, in the Xfinity Series, if I'm not mistaken.
Jorge Canales doesn't need to pit, or doesn't need to qualify. The man's got this.
They're saying in YouTube that we're kind of back and forth, and
I can't watch. I only have 2 screens tonight, or 3 if you count my phone, so I can't see that. But everything else, Facebook feed looks fantastic. My feed looks amazing, which typically I have not been saying that as of late. So
keep an eye on it for me.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it. It could just be It'll work itself out, because depending on how many things are going on and stuff like that. But
it's not really supposed to be fuzzy. I don't know. That's kind of strange to me.
It happens sometimes. It happens on my feed too. But well, don't worry, because we'll be here to tell you what's going on and other things, of course, as we typically do. Mm-hmm. Why are we locked on Ramsdale only? Because he's the only one out there?
No, because I'm showing other cars that just aren't really doing anything.
Oh.
Right, so I'm looking, I'm searching.
Man, there ain't nobody out there. It is what it is. It's only 47 seconds, so they're not going to get a lap in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Harold, Maggie and the cat are going at each other. It's hysterical. Lay down, Maggie. Sorry, folks, those of you who are listening. See, Caleb said, as long as Harold is being nice to Kush, we're good here. Ha ha. Love you, Harold. See, he still loves you, Harold. Yeah. Not as much as, say, some other people that are on the broadcast at this time, but he still loves you. I mean, that's the good thing. That is a wild-looking infield. I just really paid close attention to that now. So I guess over here to the left is Party Central with all the campers and all.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are we ready?
All right, we're going. We're gridding. So
are we gridding? What, yeah. The griddle?
So let's get started.
Let's griddle.
All right. It looks. Wait a minute. That's row.
Wait a minute.
How's that row 19? Then what the? Ooh, this is really messed up.
What?
Yeah.
That said row 1.
I didn't know it was all. Hold on. There we go. Here we go.
Hey, look.
It's fixed. Okay, Dylan Clark with the One to Go Studios on the inside on the pole. And Nathan Manwaring outside him. Mark Ackerman, John Humphrey. The hump on row 2, row 3, Josh McKinney and Michael Gitchell. Jeff Ramsdale and John Peterson in the Shark on the outside of row 4.
Beautiful. Row number 5, Richard Crane on the inside, Stephen Wood on the outside in the 19. Taco Gortman comes inside row 6 with Kevin Bernheimer on the outside. Bill Klingbeil in the 83 in row 7. Adam Benefield in the outside. Luke Smith in the 10 car in inside of row 8, and outside Justin Gibbs in the 93.
And we have Bo Ross and Ryan Johnson in row 9. Row 10 is Dave Gilbert and Nate Johnson. Row 11, Andy Turner and Kayla McCarthy. Keith Fonseca inside of 12. Outside of him is Patrick Anderson.
All right, row number 13, Tyler Turtle Rush and Caleb Ellswick. My guy on the outside there. Row 14, Corey Herridges and Thomas Teagan. Row 15, Jonathan Cusimano and Matthew Boston Wheeler on the outside there. Matthew Kopp and Kevin Garoni in my fabulous favorite mess. I don't know what that could be a mess.
It's a bunch of stickers, looks like.
It's a mess. I like it.
And then Josh is in his mellow yellow car in race control. Garrett Seidner on the outside of 17. Inside 18 is Jorge Canales. Ethan Michaels outside of him. Marty Brown and David Desparis in row 19 to bring the back group in 37th, 38th back there. So here we go. Right. Talladega Super Speedway at Lincoln, Alabama for the I Want to Go Fast 95.
Woo! Lots of cars be driving. Probably gonna be crashing. All right, Harold. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, and folks, when I say that they're my favorite driver, they're all my favorite drivers. I promise you, I love everybody in this group. I mean, from the ones that we talk to the ones that talk to us in chat, to the ones that talk to us outside. Dylan Clark's way up on my list. There's a lot of them that's way up on my list. So I hold no favoritism other than, certain people, maybe. I don't know. But for the most part, I love everybody. Mm-hmm. Harold, however, I can't speak for Harold.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, man.
All right, so here we go. It was for the split decision triple threat. I Want to Go Fast 95 here at Talladega Super Speedway, Lincoln, Alabama. Wait for the pace car to get out of the way so we can start the Into Being LLC triple threat playoff race number 1 from the largest, fastest racetrack in all of America.
Yeah, get out of the way, pace car.
We're ready to go fast.
That's crazy to have your first playoff race at Talladega. But the big boys do it too, so not the first race, but I think Talladega is one of the end races, right? It cancels one of the...
I'd have to look at it again, but I'm not a fan of it, but hey, people love it, but it's the great equalizer. The guy in the back and the guy in the front are equally amount to win this thing, so they'll keep it clean and keep it there. We're ready to go.
Here we go. Somebody's going to be waving a green flag really, really hard. Right about. Oh, that's right. They're a little farther around. There he is. He's holding it.
He's all the way in turn number 1.
That's right. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Watch that arm fall off. Down into 1. They're not even close to what they're going to crank up to here in just a moment.
Wrecking the back.
Crashing already.
4
Crashing
cars
already.
involved.
3 trucks and an automobile.
Caution being called.
Yeah, I bet. Let's see who we got in that one. Well, based on who's back there, Marty Brown, Dave Desperos, Jorge Canales. Ooh, Jorge Canales was back there. Hope that wasn't Jorge. Get that telestrator working, Harold.
All right, so in the back here, we got that's Mr. 88, or 68. That's David Desperios right here. So keep an eye on him. Oh, he looks like he's going to try to get through. He goes to the top. Oh, he gets clipped, and he gets clipped again.
That was Turtle Rush, Tyler.
But he got smacked in this left corner panel twice.
Right in that corner? Yeah. See that?
It was just, I mean, he got hit twice. The same
So
spot.
Corey Harridges is in that.
Trying to see where the first person involved in that was way up here. I believe it's this
right there.
The 27.
Yep.
Of Turtle Rush. What happened? Let's see if we can get to see what happened to his car here. Is a checkup. Is a checkup, and there we have
Cusimano in the back of the 12 truck of Harridges.
It was one of those kind of things.
Yeah, see what happened was
straight through, and that's what happens. Can't stop, and then that's what starts the turnaround, and the 27 comes back up. Into the 41.
The Sasquatch was hit. I assume Marty will be getting a new truck. If I had to guess.
We'll see.
We didn't even make it to the first lap. Think about that.
No kidding.
Yeah. How about that? We'll make it now. Behind the yellow. I'm just doing a little reload here. Loud. My ATVO's acting up. Her.
Yeah, it's not as crisp in YouTube. I see what Mr. Strawberry Kid's saying, so we might really need to keep an eye on that, figure out why YouTube's that way, because I'm not showing any reason why it's not. Man, it's showing like pretty in Facebook. I mean, yeah, on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook is glorious. I'm not seeing that kind of fuzziness. I guess there's some in.
It's not as clear. It's not as clear as in YouTube as it is on the other ones.
Yeah, I've completely lost one. Completely lost the ATVO. So.
Really.
Yep.
See here. Look at web timing. Start. So I stopped and started again. So we'll see. Well, yeah, it looks like it's just YouTube that's playing games. So sorry, guys, on YouTube. We'll try to figure that one out.
Yeah, Facebook does look good. Although we only have 6 people. I don't know where everybody went. Gosh, come on, Facebook. Have you not shared it yet?
I'm showing 16 people watching right now. So our goal is always to have more people watching than are racing. So.
Yeah. And we're not there yet.
Y'all got to get to work.
Let's go. Share this stuff. I have not seen Augie yet. He might be eating.
Yep.
It's still early. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to reload it.
Kathy's like, I did my job.
There you go. That's good. That's good. That's what we want. All right. I might be having internet issues here, considering, as Harold said, I'm out in the boonies.
You're in West Virginia. I'm surprised the cable went that far.
Yeah, it's not coming up. All right, you're gonna have to run dust. That's. I do the same thing, Kathy Joe. Honestly, I try to get in there and get it done.
What was that?
I try to share it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'm down on timing and scoring, Harold. As long as you give me the tower, which I don't see currently.
No, I put it away.
Oh.
I usually don't put it up on the first couple laps because it covers some of the cars. So.
Oh. See, that's why you're smart and in the production booth.
Mm-hmm.
I, however, am not quite as smart, and that's why I'm the voice.
But all in all, I mean, Kathy Joe, who's watching on Facebook, our Facebook people, is the clarity better than, last week we were having issues, and the week before that. We don't like to hear those things because we want you guys to see the racing. Because if you see the racing, we don't have to talk about it as much. We can talk about food and movies and other things. Otherwise, it's like radio, and I got to talk about everything happening on the track, and then I sound like MRN, and I'm like, in turn number 1, and up the outside, sounds like a race. Was it the horse racing? And
well, we should do that at least once or twice just to give him a little. And coming round the first turn, you got Dylan Clark leading there, man. Wearing in second, third is Humphrey Ackerman in fourth.
I'm telling you, if we do run into Mr. David Gilbert at Cedar Point, I plan on going live on the Cedar Downs ride, and I will call the race from Cedar Downs.
That's fantastic.
And if you don't know Cedar Downs, you can look up on YouTube. It is a carousel that is way faster than any carousel I've ever been in on my entire life, and they're 4 horses abreast, and they actually move up and down as if they're racing.
4 horses have breasts?
Yes, 4 horses abreast. Yep.
Oh, abreast, not half breast. Okay, I'm sorry. My mind went somewhere else. I apologize, folks.
And we're going back to green flag racing here with the number 34, and it looks like they may have extended. Oh, no, going into single file restart.
Single file restart, yep.
So the number 1 to go studio of Dylan Clark leads the way to 34 with like a 4-car jump. This is not a place you want to jump, though.
No, because they'll reel you back in so fast, you'll think you're a tuna on a boat.
So the Xfinity car is leading the way here.
My guess here, Harold, is what they're trying to do is at least get through a lap without crashing. It's just my here they go 2 wide back there already. So
Chip Kelly says he got in here just in time to talk about the breast talk. He's like, I hope we were talking about chicken.
Yeah. No, actually you weren't, Chip. Sorry. We were on something all together.
But Dylan Clark's being worked against here by the outside groove, and now they come down, jumped in front of him there.
Well, you said it. If you jump out fast, that group will pile up behind you.
This is a racetrack, and those that have watched me race here and other people have raced here, this is one of those racetracks that you're being in first place on a restart's almost a sucker hole.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everybody and their mother has something to do other than what you're doing, and all you can do is hold that yellow line and hope nobody gets enough speed to get around you.
And you see how quickly they've gotten back together and they've formed 2 conga lines.
Yep.
Now, the trucks are way back there. I don't know what they're doing. They might be having a picnic in the middle of the grounds or something like that. Oh, there's the trucks way back there.
Way back there.
My friend Caleb's in the lead there, Harold.
Yep.
In the trucks. Yeah. I keep thinking Ethan Michaels is going to do something. Like, I feel like there's going to be that week where he finally just, I'm sorry, I just read Chip's thing. Chip says, woo, getting spicy. 1 to go after dark. Oh, man.
Hey, there's baby shark coming up to 17.
We need so much help on this broadcast. It's not even funny. I mean, but that's what makes this broadcast better than anybody else's broadcast. Now we've got 2 conga lines, and they've lined up pretty good. Oh, I see we have Ricky Bobby's kitty cat out there again, like you said. Mm-hmm. Yep. So now is it only the cat, or is there Wonder Bread out there? Anybody else?
Well,
cat?
We know Patrick Anderson has raced the cat for most of this season, so.
Yes, but that's a different cat, right?
No,
is this the same cat?
Yeah, this is the same one.
Keekers.
Uh-huh.
Keekers. Okay. I just look like Ricky Bobby's this time.
It's similar.
Yeah, but it's got Keekers.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that kitty cat.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the same scheme. It's just for the bobcats in the middle of the hood instead of just the, because you got Keekers right here, where the bobcats is on the whole hood. Yeah,
well, okay, all right. I still like Keekers is such a good kitty. All right, well, this may shock a lot of people. Because if you've never listened to our broadcast, I'm about to say something I almost never say. Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson is in the lead. Woo! Never happens.
With a taco behind him.
With a taco behind him, and Taco was spinning all over the place. So
I want a gordita.
Harold. Now you got all that food you're going to be eating tomorrow, and you better take good care of Katie. Mm-hmm. By the way, is she near you?
No, she's probably upstairs.
You should have freaked everybody out and had Katie next to you. So Kathy Joe, Katie's with Harold and Lori right now. She's not with me in West Virginia, so you're not going to hear her voice tonight because she's probably upstairs with Angel, and Angel's probably asking her, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
What color's your shirt?
What color's your shirt? Yeah, but you're okay, right? I love that girl to death. She's awesome. All right. Well, let's go back to the trucks. We know what these guys look like. Let's go back and find some trucks. They're all together now. Matt, there we look at those boys all together and just playing nice. Matthew Boston Wheeler there on the bottom. And up to the top there, it looks like Cusimano's being pushed by the 13 of Tegan.
Yeah, Tegan really pushing that truck.
He was.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness gracious. See, this is why you go back to the trucks. Woo!
Now that was a block.
Somebody just tightened up right there. Let me tell you what.
I don't know if Boston Wheeler was in the 22, the 45 might have been sent sailing.
How many times can you sneak me out? I can sneak a lot in. Trust me. All right. So Kathy Joe said hi to Katie. So you got to make sure Katie knows that, Harold.
Okay.
Since she's with you and not with me.
I'm sure she's upstairs.
She probably is. Probably enjoying life.
It is a big house.
All right. Back up front with Bernheimer on the outside. Bernheimer's being pushed by Patrick Anderson. He's going to take the lead here.
With the Bo Ross behind him.
With the Bo Ross, the Wrestler Bo Ross in the 77.
So here come the Cup guys showing their dominance. We got the horses, man.
Yes, we do.
That's what they want. The horses are coming. So the top 7 belonging to, or 8 now with Kayla getting up here are all the Cup Series cars with the bigger horsepower. Just, I guess they needed more than 2 laps to get the fastest lap out of the thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they don't build up as fast as, Xfinity seems to just go. And I like that. I like the fact that they just hit it and go, but,
So about 10 minutes away from our first competition, caution or stage break 1.
Well, I thought Josh was going to have a little more work to do, but so far so good. These guys have done a good job.
Yeah, just that one, and that was just kind of a start
that was
jitters
weird
kind of thing.
Yeah, start jitters. That's the best way to put it.
Oh, and I saw Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson talking about the grudge match earlier and saying, what car do we want to race at Atlanta? And I was so tempted to put my choice in there, but it's their league, so I'll just race what they want to. But if they want to appease me, the IR-18 might be, I think that'll be fun.
I'm going to crash literally on the first lap. So whatever you want me to crash in is fine by me. I know they want me to drive.
Just guys, don't do me a favor. Don't look up my my statistics in an IR18.
You can look up mine. Trust me, it's 0.
and yeah, so I did pretty good here, and I won the Daytona for them, and then I was in a position to win here at Dega.
Now wait a minute. So he was in a position to win at Dega, and he got dumped, and it was pretty cool.
It was Caleb Ellswick.
He got dumped.
No, it wasn't Caleb.
It wasn't Caleb. See, that's why Caleb doesn't like you, because you just threw him under the bus for no reason whatsoever. So where are we racing again, Harold, for that grudge match?
I believe it's Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I'll screw that up. But okay, I'll give it a shot.
There you go, Chip Kelly. So Chip, I think now that I'm starting to get more of a feel of these things, of these extra things, we were talking about having a ticker. And we might kind of get a voting scene like that. Might be something we could do as well. We were talking about, the Darlington Stripe ticker, or the number of times the tiny horse can be in the front. We can do an over under.
I still like the over unders. Yeah, Sonia was doing over unders. She was pretty good with them. I kind of like the over unders.
The over but not unders.
Over but not unders. Yeah. So I mean, those are fun.
Yeah.
So it looks like the big horses have caught the long
trucks
horses.
Are pitting.
Yeah, I would imagine they are. And one truck is getting freight trained right now. Chip Kelly, Kathy Joe says, hi and happy Friday the 13th to you. See, Kathy Joe, I made sure to get that over to him just like that. Now, how much farther do you think the cars can go than the trucks?
Well, it is a fixed setup, but it's a setup that they design. Mr. Sauce is the one who designs the setup.
Oui.
So I don't have anything really to gauge it unless I've actually raced the track. And I've been playing with my triple screens this week to try to get some things working.
This is getting ugly.
Oh, this is getting fun is what this is.
Wow. There are cars.
Almost
this
wide,
is crazy.
Yeah. This is it, man. This is the way you run. Because they know they're wanting to get some stage points.
Heck yeah, you're in the playoffs now. Playoffs. We're talking about playoffs.
But
now they settled down a little bit.
I was goofing around a lot with Project Cars 2 because I finally got the triple screen working for them, and I hone some of my road craft on Project Cars.
Wow, Chip, I'm glad you're not. I'm glad you don't have a big thought of your. It's Kathy Joe. Chip says it's a Chip kind of Friday, Kathy. So he doesn't like himself at all. It's clear. Oh man. Well, the frog has caught up to the horse.
You got another frog behind him, so that
you got 2 doctors and 2 frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch out for the Johnson & Johnsons. Yeah, watch.
That's it.
Hey, remember now, the Johnson & Johnson's not as effective.
Right. Well, that's why you have 2 frogs in their throats.
Oh,
get it?
Okay.
Yeah. Woohoo!
You know, the CDC says that it can cause blood clots, so you got to watch the Johnsons & Johnsons.
Well, we don't want the frogs to get clots. Not right now. That'd mess a lot of things up. Kermit and Kremit.
Looking pretty
good.
Now,
what is the
now.
yellow thing on the back of Taco Gortman's? No, not Taco. Yeah, Taco Gortman's. What's the yellow? He's got this yellow thing on the back now. It's right in the middle. Hold on. Not there. Although Kermit really loves that Gordito box. Clearly. It's on the back tail. Harold. Lucas Gordon. Yeah, right there. What is that?
No step on taco.
Ah.
Step on tacos.
I had 4 different tacos today.
No, I did not realize this. So we're gonna do an extreme close up.
Woo! I like it. Super Speedway racing sucks. There you have it. In other words, he thinks something's going to go wrong tonight. Anyways, I had 2 shrimp tacos today and 2 tuna tacos today. Grilled tuna tacos. Yeah, they were good. They were excellent. And in West Virginia, of all places. So, whoa, 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 whoa!
There goes the Truex looking car.
Yep. Up the hill.
Shuffled.
He sure enough did. And I'm going to try to see if I got my timing and scoring again. Probably don't. Hey, I got it. Whee! It's back. Yay. Ken's back. Yay.
You know, Ken, I find it amazing that we have 38 drivers on Talladega. The Cup Series in NASCAR is only running 36.
Well, that's because they can't afford to put any more parts and pieces out onto the track and have them crashing. That's why.
But there's more, and we have 3 series all together doing the same thing. So that's pretty cool.
Driving fantastically, I might add.
Yeah. 4 minutes left till the stage break.
So it looks like from all indications, they've only run 20 laps, but it looks like from all indications, they're going to be able to make to the break. Is that right?
We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't put it past some of these guys, you know, coming down pit lane just before that to get track position, but we'll see. I mean, these guys are surprised because, you know, to be honest, they know their point system a whole lot better than I do. Well,
and the other thing is, I mean, they're going to know their cars a little bit better than us as well. I mean, you've driven some of these, but not this new one, right? You've not driven a new one yet, have you?
I've driven not many.
What were you driving at Talladega?
An ARCA car.
Yeah, okay. So
it was an ARCA car, and the Daytona was an Xfinity car.
Okay.
So you're right. I don't have a lot of experience with this car.
Here they come. Here's our answer right here.
Which is what I was kind of telling you when we were kind of talking with Busher, was I was trying to get out of him what he thought of the new car, you know, as versus what it felt like in real life.
Oh man, was he ever awesome about that? I mean, he was fantastic with us.
He definitely took the time, and
he did indeed.
It wasn't all like, yeah. There were some drivers that I shall not name that wouldn't give me the time of day. But now
I used to be a Kyle Busch fan. I am no longer.
In his defense, I was told by my go-kart buddies that he is completely different when he's away from the track and dealing with Brexton, because
I'm sure he is.
So, but he says it's just kind of how he is on, you know, around track, and you know, we heard the boos and stuff, so maybe he's playing the part of the villain, and if that's the case, Kyle, man, good job acting.
Yeah, you're good.
You did really good.
One of the best actors I've seen, I'll tell you that.
Even my wife was like, "What's wrong with that guy?"
And it was his birthday weekend.
Yeah, well,
Monday was his birthday.
Was his birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife was like, "What's wrong with that guy?"
Lots. There's a beautiful shark out front right now.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know what he's doing out there. If he's trying to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah, he's on the lead lap right now. On the very tail end. Because the guy right behind him is the leader. That's Richard Crane.
That's not pitted. Yeah, he's not pitted.
He's just going to keep pushing and pushing. And here they come. Taco Gortman in the front of that group. And behind him is Kremet. So the Frogs are leading this group of Cup cars that is coming quick. Here they come. They're 5 seconds behind these guys.
Wow. Look at that. I don't know how he's going to manage to not be crushed here in a second, but.
So 50 seconds, and then we'll have a competition caution.
He might hold on, Harold.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might hold on, but they are coming to hurt. And our boy there in the shark, he better hammer that thing down.
I'm trying to figure out where Patrick Anderson is. He's over here.
He's right. He's being pushed by the horse. Kitty's being pushed by the horse.
And so So Richard Crane. Okay, so he had the 27. That's
Tyler
Turtle
Rush.
Tyler Turtle Rush.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this group here is all trying to get their lap back.
Looks like it, yeah.
And we're about 6 seconds away from the caution coming out. And Mr. Richard Crane is going to lead the Xfinity Series to the caution.
Don't go down. Don't go down. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Make it to the. He's not gonna make it, Harold.
The caution's
They're gonna
out.
pass him.
The caution's out.
Oh, sweet.
So he doesn't have. He's just lifting. He's just trying to stay out of trouble.
All right, fair enough. He did it. We asked if somebody was gonna try it. He tried it.
He say
Augie's here.
yeah. Chip Kelly says he likes being the heel, and I really think that some drivers, and I've talked about this before with some people in iRacing and stuff, that you got to own your the persona that you have on the racetrack. If you're, when I raced, I was the black '88 car, and I was known for doing things that got me a black flag. So,
In other words, he's saying he was a jerk, folks. That's what he's trying to say.
hey, when I was
saying
that age, maybe I was.
But I'm here to clear everything up for you. He's saying he's a jerk. That's code for I was a jerk. And Chip, I've gotten over it. After Christopher Bell almost hit Lori with the porta potty door, he became my new driver. And then of course Chris Buescher. He was just the coolest guy ever. So I'm not a Ford guy. I have a Ford, but
here's something I got to report. This guy run out of gas.
I told you that. I said it. Did I not say that? I said that. I noted it. I noted.
So he got the points for being, the first car, to cross the line, but he ends up going to the end of the longest line, and he's in the possibility of losing a lap here.
He's got to lose a lap. There's no way he's not going to lose a lap. Although what's saving him right now is the fact that everybody's pitting.
Yep. Looks like somebody was helping him though.
Oh wow! April chimed in and she wants Tiny Horse to win. Gosh, April never chooses Ryan Johnson, does she? Hi, April. Good to see you.
So Richard Crane right there trying to get to his pits.
Bless his little heart. I don't think he's going to make it, Harold.
He was getting a little bit of help.
Yeah, his pushing car. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I think I can. I think I can.
Don't miss your box. don't miss the box.
Nice job, Richard Crane. Nice job. I guess he stays on the read wrap, right?
Yeah, good job. Good job.
Corey lost. Corey lost internet.
Oh no.
Wondering where he went. I'm like, we're not talking about the 12 truck anymore. Why aren't we talking about it?
And the 37, and Mark Ackerman, he went away too. Well, we try to make it interesting. We talked about this. You guys should watch us on Wednesday night, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kathy
Stones.
Jo's seen us do crazy stuff on Wednesday night.
Oh, Corey Herrig said he even killed his live stream. Wow. So he's a streamer within his stream. So we got to work on that, too.
Well,
but
he gets to listen to us now.
Yeah, I know. Well, this week, Ken left me and Josh with the keys, so.
Yeah, I can't believe I did that, but.
I was like, woohoo! And we went roller coastering.
Yeah, they put a metal roller coaster on a wooden ride. Oh my gosh, they were crazy.
And we had an 8-year-old unrestrained behind us, and he was bouncing around, and we didn't realize we had him back there until we were like hoping the whoop-de-whoops didn't eject him.
He did a good job of hanging on, and he had his arms up most of the time.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Corey. It does not help your points, my friend. I am sorry about that.
Corey's like, yeah, it's not gonna do anything for my points battle, that's for sure. Yeah.
May I suggest you need to win next week? I'm throwing that out there. Just gonna throw that out there for you.
Well, Corey's. I guess he's not. Or you're not, Corey. You're not in the playoffs, are you?
Rest in peace. Poor guy.
Who do I pay for what? Oh, sound you hop in my rig. Oh, he's at 4th, and I'm not sure why he wasn't showing up in my thing. I'm sorry, Corey. Oh, the win, yeah. I'm trying to figure out why, as I have a spreadsheet and it's not showing you.
I mean, $20 will get your name in. I'm just saying, send that to 59 Commonwealth Boulevard in Newcastle, Delaware, and you'll be in, buddy. Streamception. Chip, you're on a roll tonight, buddy. And Miss Fonseca, hold on. You know what, Sonia? Give me a second. I'll tell you. Because I can look at the Richmond radar.
Not sure, Corey, why you're not showing up as you should be showing as yellow, and you're not. 175, 121.
Sonia, you're clear. You do not have a storm coming your way right now. It's Charlottesville is getting pounded, but you are not. There's nothing on the radar near you, so have a wonderful evening, because it doesn't look like anything's going to come in. That weather brought to you by Ken. All right, so the Fonsecas are dry, high and dry.
So whoever's got the storm, you need to turn the wind turbines on and push that sucker fast, because I don't want it there tomorrow where I'm going.
Yeah, well, the radar right now is actually pretty. The radar is pretty clear right now on the East Coast, but there's some south of me. Like I said, Charlottesville is currently being hit pretty good. Charlottesville, Virginia.
That's the system, which is weird because we have winds coming out of the east. So I don't know how a southwesterly storm is going to make it here if the winds are coming out of the east.
Well, we are getting them out of the southwest in Martinsburg. I can tell you that, Jarrettstown. We've had storms and rain roll over pretty much all day,
because we had the winds blowing off the coast all morning. So I don't know how the winds coming off the coast are going to get us to sell from Charlottesville, but.
You won't see that one. I have a better chance of seeing that one.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow in Allentown. Hopefully, because the park itself's not in Allentown. It's kind of on the outskirts.
The only saving grace you'll have are the mountains, the hills.
Exactly. Yeah, deflect it the other direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
that's
make
what happens here.
Or make it pour on the other side of the mountain.
Well, anybody that's lived near, let's say. Sonia's got mountains outside of where she is. Anybody in the Shenandoah Valley or on the other side into West Virginia, you know that the first set of mountains will a lot of times deflect things and move them to the other direction. So, yeah, shout out your channel, Corey. Of course you can shout it out. Come on, buddy. You're with us now, so say what you want to say. Tell us where to go. We'll be happy to look at it.
Dylan Clarkson yellow on my screen. D. Clark's yellow.
He's yellow, yeah.
Yeah, right there. He's yellow. Ooh. Right.
I don't know what's going. Oh well, let me check YouTube real quick. He's showing yellow on my YouTube feed.
Yeah. Never mind. Not the car yellow. His name yellow. Name yellow.
They got it now. They're good. They're good, Harold. They got it now. Kathy Joe is in a fishbowl. Yeah, I bet you are.
So I'm not sure. Got to figure out what's going on.
I forgot, Kathy Joe. You're up in the hills too. You would know that too. But it's funny because storms will roll north and south through the hills too, different than they would if they were out in the open. So your dot's on the screen, Harold. Come on. There it goes.
Go, go, go.
We should have music going across and we all follow it.
Yeah.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. If you're on Facebook.
Follow the dot. The doot, 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 doot.
If you're on Facebook, Corey has posted how to follow him. I highly recommend you do if you can. New Missions Motorsports. So we'll shout it out ourselves. And you can check him out on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All the subs and donations go to help veterans and their family in needs. Thank you, Corey, for what you're doing there. Absolutely
thanks,
awesome.
Strawberry Kid, for I know what the problem was. I didn't do the bottom half. That's my fault. Now I know what the problem was.
So
he's correct. The bottom group is not in yellow because I only did the top part. I forgot. So I'll fix that for next week. Note to myself, don't do things at the last minute. But hey, thanks, Strawberry Kid, for reminding me, because that's why I know Corey. So it should be work, but now I know why. It's just the bottom half of our ticker is a different overlay, basically, and it doesn't have the coding set to it, but everything else does, like the top half. And then if I do like pull the driver info, like that one. So I can go back to Mr. Keith Fonseca, where he at. He's right here in 14th, and it'll be yellow. So
there you go.
I know what the problem is. Got it. Thanks, guys, for pointing it out. So we'll fix it for next week.
Yeah, Kathy Joe, I know you're in the Adirondacks. I know it's beautiful up there. It really is. That's the only part of New York I like, other than Buffalo and Niagara, and I love that too.
I definitely want. I told Lori I want to actually get it. Come out there, get a cabin or something. Maybe doing a Verbo.
What, in Adirondacks?
Yeah,
where Kathy Joe is?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
On one of the lakes and just hang out for a week.
It's gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
I got a friend of mine that does that with his whole family, like his extended family. He's a grandpa, so he brings the kids and the grandkids and all.
Awesome. Thanks for your service, Corey. All right. They're still driving together, Harold.
Exactly.
Yeah, Taco's in the lead. I don't know if anybody can see that. Well, we can, because it's beautiful tonight. It's clear. Facebook has had no hiccups. Whatever that YouTube thingy is still running. It's a beautiful thing. Woo! I haven't even checked on
caution.
Twitch. What?
So
Why?
you say that and a caution flies. Looks like
it's
a
my
big
fault,
one,
folks. I'm sorry, folks.
It's a
my
big
bad.
one.
Is it?
It's a big one.
How big one? Is this
it's
like
big one?
Is this super telestrator big?
I don't know. We'll see. Watching that
Man
number
wearing
19
on the outside.
is Stephen Wood.
Stephen Wood's in the 19. Oh,
Man
Michael,
wearing
please
Gitchell.
don't tell me Michael.
Gibbs was a Gibbs, Cop, Teagan, Peterson, Gibbs
right behind him.
Ramsdale,
Yeah.
and Nathan Manwaring. So
No, don't tell me they're all involved. Here comes Peterson now in the Sharkmobile. Who does what, when, and how?
somebody's gonna get squirreled somewhere up here.
Are we going
there's
to...
a check up there. I see it. Humphreys. That started it. There's a check up there.
Yeah, but they're still good.
Yeah. Oh, Gitchell in the back of Nathan Manwaring.
Oh, no. Look at that. Ramsdale is smoked. Peterson, I think, literally drives under Ramsdale as he's flying.
So if we keep an eye on the nose here getting across to Nathan Manwaring.
So, but why? Is Manwaring checking up and Gitchell doesn't see it, or?
Almost, it looks like Gitchell's trying to go under him.
He is trying to go down. Does Nathan turn? Nathan turns. Yeah. Well, he's already on his bumper.
Yeah,
I mean, he's already there.
Yeah, I don't know. And then so you have contact there between
Wood has nowhere to go.
And then now the 97 in the back of the 48. And then there's
man, Gibbs had literally nowhere to go. Yeah, literally nowhere. Wow. What a shot that was. Yeah, Peterson needs a hood now. Look, he's got a bug on his windshield.
He might need some shorts.
I was going to say he needs a new pair of underwear. I'm guessing there'll be some new cars right now. What's that little red thing here? Is that a little dog or a little mouse following the pace car?
That was my thing. I was showing about where the contact was. Yeah.
Your thing.
It was the carrot, man.
Chuck McDonald, Corey, you're paying attention to what Chuck McDonald said, right? Check out Tyler Daniels Racing Vets and First Responders League.
And Chuck McDonald checking in, and Chuck, I believe he's one of the guys that's on the Sunday League that I cover. It's the Tyler Daniel Racing Gas and Go group.
That's what I do, Chuck. That's what I have when I leave dinner is Gas and Go.
Gas and Go, yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of gas and then I go. That's the way it works.
I have raced in the TDR Vets and First Responders League. That's how I met the guys, and Andy and Abear and a few others that work with those guys. I like I'm a special needs pastor, and I think I told you a little bit about them before. Tyler Daniels is a high functioning autistic young man.
Sorry, Harold. Chuck chimed in. I had to laugh.
Takes a night for that. Okay. Wow.
By the way, Chip Kelly said it's my fault that happened, by the way, the announcer jinx.
Yep. I did that to, we were going through the field last night in area, and I got on the number 6 car, and he spun out.
Nice. All right, go back to Tyler Daniel. I keep interrupting. I apologize.
Tyler Daniel is a high-functioning autistic young man, worked on iRacing, is having an issue with drivers not really understanding him, and because he has communication, social issues and such. And the guys over at TDR came up with some things, created a league for him to race in, and they've supported him, and he's been doing quite well. And they kind of, and that's that back talk as well. That's the charities that they do. So a lot of things they do over there. Yeah. So
that's cool stuff. That really is cool stuff.
Some of these guys know who they are. I mean, they've been around for a while, the TDR guys. And I said,
all right. Now that I've been blamed for the crash.
Yeah, quit doing that, man.
My apologies to all who are watching and who are following us worldwide. I apologize for the
and those that are in the immediate area of Allentown, Pennsylvania, and happen to know the Dorney Park. I shall be there tomorrow.
No. You can't advertise. You're going to be there without me being there.
I'll be Kenless.
That's messed up.
I'll be Kenless.
If anybody is in the Jarrettstown, Martinsburg, West Virginia area and want to hang out tomorrow, since I don't have to move my daughter till Sunday now.
Maybe Bo Ross will hook you up.
I'm around. I don't know where Bo Ross is.
I thought Bo is in West Virginia.
I don't know. If he is, I'll find him. I'll find anybody. Front Royal, listen, I'll travel. I'll hang out. Front Royal, Winchester. I'll go as far as, let's see, how far will I go? Well, I'll go down through the Shenandoah Valley pretty far, Mount Jackson. I'll stretch down to there. I'd like to play some cornhole tomorrow, but I can't find any, so it's a little upsetting to me. Nobody has leagues around. In West Virginia, Harold, do you think about that? In West Virginia, there's no leagues, no cornhole leagues. What is wrong with these people? Mm. Okay, being in West Virginia, I can tell you what's wrong, but we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
But the food's been awesome so far in the last 2 days.
Bowling's more important than cornhole.
Here we go with throwing the ball at little wooden pins that can't move. That's terrible.
You're throwing at a hole that don't move.
Hey, I throw at a hole that don't move a lot. In my lifetime, I've thrown a lot of holes. I'm just saying.
At least I can imagine people on the heads of those pins.
Whatever. As Chip says, we've just gone one to go dark. Man.
As I told my wife, this picture, you're mad at me, picture him on all the head of all those pins.
That's exactly right.
And all of a sudden, and she splinters them, like his.
One to go after dark. All right, the kitty cat has jumped out in the lead, but we all know what's about to happen to the kitty cat when he's way out in the lead. The big horse behind him and the Taco Man and a couple others are going to catch him really fast.
Taco's going to catch him, but Taco's got no help.
He will in a second.
Here comes
Right
Ryan. Yeah, but the tiny horse, it might take it down the middle there.
I don't think so. Too early for that move. Bernheimer, however, he'll do that move.
Because that stalled Ryan Johnson.
Sure did. But he's got Bo Ross. Keith is there as well. So, I mean, they've got a good group up top. Sonia, there's nothing on Keith's car. I just wanted to point that out this week. It's dark. There's not, is there, what's going on? Other than the marks from the wall. All right. Is that flames? It looks like flames. Sonia, is that flames on his car tonight? Yes. Dale Jr.
Flames, huh?
He wishes he was Dale Jr.
Look at all that damage at the back of that thing. Well, no, I guess it's not
I'm not
damage.
looking at nothing. I don't think it's damage. It's just, there is damage.
No, actually, it's not. It's the way
Just the way
the wing's designed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to cut it. It's got that clear portion.
I was gonna say Sonia hadn't said he's been cussing, so he's all right.
Yep. And there's his Care Bears.
Wow. There is things to do, Chip, in West Virginia. I knew if I said something about West Virginia, I was going to get somebody from the Midwest or northern Midwest.
Really,
Shut up, Harold. Nobody cares what you think about it.
They play banjos, I heard.
You know what? We play more than banjos. We're good at horseshoes, too. There are a lot of things to do. There's paint drying, watching paint dry. There's watching grass grow, watching Old Yeller run through the front yard after a squirrel or something. There is rocking on a front porch. That's awesome. There's
somebody
eating.
dropped.
What?
Somebody dropped out.
Who was it? I'm going now.
It was one right in front. It was like was that Bo Ross that was in the front there that disappeared?
He's back.
I think it was the 16 at Gortman that might have dropped out. It's like
Yeah, because Bo was back.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, I'm so far behind on the timing and scoring. It ain't even funny. It's not even keeping up for me. Oh, now I'm back. Hey, Bo Ross is in the lead. Do you know that, Harold?
Cool.
Did you hear about that? Yeah. All right.
So we'll be 7.5 minutes away from the second competition stage thingy. The washboard, the jugs, and all kinds of instruments.
Well, he left out. He left out. He left out the harmonica and the mouth harp.
What about the spoons? I thought is what you played.
You can play spoons. Spoons are. I mean, depends on if Mama's cooking or not. You can play spoons though. This group is going to be an absolute mess when it comes down to like 5 minutes to go.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be bodies flying, cars in pieces, sadness all around. I just have this feeling.
More than the feeling.
Oh, it's a lot more than a feeling. Well, they probably don't know how to mouth harp. That's probably true, Chip Kelly, but, you know. Chip said that y'all folks... Now, wait a minute. No, Sonia and Keith probably don't know how to mouth harp. They're not far enough hickey. They're hickey, but they're not far enough hickey to be... Kathy Joe's northern hickey, so I don't think they know what a mouth harp is up there. That's probably a good point, Chip. That's a good point. You don't know what a mouth harp is?
I've heard of one, but I've never seen it.
It's basically this metal, like O-ring or metal ring with a little extension that's got this. It's like a. How do we describe it, Chip? It's like a little. It's a metal piece you flick against your teeth and your mouth. Kathy Joe does know. Okay. And it makes a down. It's just it's not how it sounds, but you know, if you looked it up, you'd find it.
Okay.
I have caught my tongue in it before and my lip in it. It's not the easiest thing to learn how to play. I can play the jug. I'm okay with that. And the washboard and spoons, but I tear my face up with a mouth harp. So. See, Kathy Joe is Southern Northern, if that makes any sense. Keith is pushing hard right now on Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson. I'm picking that up there and laying it down. Kayla McCarthy has joined the push, and Bo Ross is still pushing on Taco Gortman, but that upper line seems to have a much better run right now, although they're splitting up. There we go. Turner's back in line. Luke is back in line. Now, Harold, talk to this. Is it hard to push at Talladega in the corners? I know Daytona can get scary.
In the corners, you don't want to push.
Okay.
Oh, no. That's definitely a no.
Oh, good. So Kathy Jo said her husband did the same thing. Used to get his yeah. It hurts. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's a good way to. It was on Reading Rainbow, and a guy came to our school once. That's awesome. It's super awkward metal oval with another vibrating piece in it. That's about the best way to describe it. Yeah.
All right, so I fixed it.
What did you fix? We didn't know anything was broken.
The bottom part of the pylon.
Oh well, Strawberry Kid's probably asleep by now. So.
I fixed it.
Well, I'm proud of you, Harold. You did it fine. See, that's why Harold doesn't talk sometimes. He's either eating or
doing
fixing something.
Yeah. Hey, it's my job to give the best viewership possible.
Oh, without a doubt. Again, we have the telestrator. Nobody else has that. Looks like Mark Ackerman is disconnected.
Sorry, Mark.
Whoa. Where is Turtle going? Turtle shouldn't be that fast. All right, so April and all you other fans, guess who's leading? I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to say guess who's leading. And then...
Kayla is up there. Kayla hasn't talked to us yet this season. From the podium, she's talked to us, but she hasn't talked to us from the podium. She told us that the next time she talks to us is with a checkered flag in her hand.
That'll be fine. Come on, girl. Get it. Luke has something to say about it. So does Turtle. So does Taco. She got hunged out.
Whoa!
Oh, nice move there.
Don't go under the yellow line. There's no banking down there.
That's no bueno. No bueno. Dylan Clark up there in the 34, looking good in his one-to-go studio. Now, my guess is this time, Harold, these guys are all going to try to make it to the 40 mark.
We'll see. I mean,
don't say we'll see, Harold. Just say yes. You're right, Ken.
They had a caution and they were all able to top off, so I think they'll definitely get there. So it's only 13 laps.
Exactly.
But then we'll have to get we're gonna have to get a green flag or some kind of pit strategy coming up. Ooh, the Kayla gonna go up to the middle and nobody going with her. She's gonna go back in a hurry.
She better drop in behind. She does not have that opportunity. She'll probably get in behind Bernheimer. Yep, there she goes. Now, she came from back there with Luke's help. Luke Smith and her were back quite a ways, so two cars can work together clearly and get to the front.
Lap traffic of a truck coming up here. They're going to have to get two by to get around him, as we're about a minute and a half away from the stage break.
So it looks like Tegan and Cusimano are leading in the trucks. We haven't talked about the trucks again too much, but it looks like Tegan and Cusimano. There you see Cusimano in the 45 behind the 13 of Tegan.
Watch out for the baby shark.
Yeah, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do do do. Oh, here comes Sasquatch too.
And the back on track is behind him.
Yep. They are dancing around an awful lot right here, though. All right, 40 seconds to go. And Saucer will be throwing some yaller. bunch that is. That's going to be a mess come 10 to 5 to 10 minutes to go. 10 to 5. You know, and somewhere between that range, Harold, whatever I'm trying to say. Sorry. Oh, Harold's eating. Oh, no! Crash. We got a crash. We got a big crash. Big crash.
That'll be the caution for the stage break, but that was up front.
It was. Sonia, look away. Or you'll hear cussing.
Oh, 99. He's got up there in a big rush. Johnson tries to block. Oh!
Nope.
It
turned Luke.
Yeah. Luke got turned. Oh, wow. And
he's still not done. Oh, he vaults over the 99.
All right. I know what car I'm going to be. But,
oh, yeah. Come on. Go. In-car camera, please. Everybody get ready for this one.
So he gets squirrely because you got whoa.
Oh my gosh! Look at wow. That might be. I want to see him vault over. Wow, that was incredible.
Woo! Could you imagine being in a 4-post for that one?
Oh, I feel like I'm on a hurl. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, oh man. Does Luke have another car? Is that English, Harold?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Well, that's good news.
But I believe that will be the competition caution. The stage break.
By the way, you're being messaged in One to Go Studios wants to know about your background, so check in on that when you get a chance, Harold. I know you're producing and all, but
I
just want to
I get that a lot, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
I don't know why they do that, but
so Sonia, the reason why he's not cussing is because somehow Keith made it under the one car, through the other one, and down around the third one. So heck, tell him great driving. Tell him Cushy was impressed.
That was wow.
Yeah.
I think that surpasses my 20 some odd flips that I did one time at it's now the iRacing Super Speedway, what used to be known as Coke Speedway.
That was crazy. I mean
we counted me 24 flips down the front straightaway, and yeah, and I felt like that because back then it was like single screen. And I was like, ooh.
That was crazy.
Can I get off? Stop the world.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Luke was probably saying at that point.
But I mean, they got these new rigs that have their 4 posts, and the posts move to simulate the car changing and shifting. But could you imagine the amount of shake that thing would do with that?
I'm saying I'd be hurling. Absolutely throwing up everywhere.
I don't even want to know what it would do to my Fanatec wheel in my hand.
Oh, I'd let go. You'd have to let go.
So we got an F in chat from Kathy.
What?
That's an F in chat.
Stop cussing, Kathy Joe. Wow, calm down. All right, singing streams a lot this week. Watched one last night with a version of Afroman's When I Get High to the driver's name. Actions crazy.
When I Get High. Remember that song? When I Get High.
Wow.
You don't remember that song? It was like in the 80s, wasn't it?
First of all, I want to know what is Kathy Jo smoking herself or watching?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then she gives us an F, like, stick it in, F,
she's a Frisbee. Frisbee.
Right. Frisbee. Okay, nice save there.
Well, it's something I
My
saw
stupid
it,
ATVO is gone again, Harold.
I don't know. I saw it started in 24 Hours of Lemons. They would talk about, when a driver had something bad happen, let's see the F's in chat, and they would all type F, So you say what you think it is, but it's just an F. It's just the letter F.
Well, for some reason,
Frickle, fracking, freaking, nagged, something like
Harold.
that.
All right, so this is the point in the show where I need you all to start pushing and pumping on the hearts and loves and the laughs and the cares and the hearts and the hug. Come on, everybody's watching Facebook. Let it go.
Isn't this the time that we talk about the other guy?
Who's the other guy?
I don't know, the third person in our thing.
Well, yeah, I guess Luke does deserve that, doesn't he?
He went there. Does he already get one before or not? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. If you get spun that many times, you can send him out because Corey Harris is getting him too. So send him out. There he is. There's that handsome devil. All right. So, of course, Luke Smith in the 10, he's going to get the Sasquatch Award, no doubt, which means he's going to get a coin if he hasn't gotten a coin already. That's beautiful telestrating. And then our buddy who is on here with us is actually going to be getting that, Mr. Harridge's. After that nonsense, and it wasn't even his fault, he's going to get one as well. And so who does that leave? That means we don't have anybody so we haven't had a Sasquatch for Xfinity. So we'll see what happens in the Xfinity. You're so amazing. Look at that hard luck award. Your skills ever since you got the new pen, it's just beautiful.
It's awesome. It brings a tear to your eye. But yeah, we'll get ready to go here. We have another lap. It looks like this should be the.
Now they're not gonna single file restart this, are they?
I don't think so. I think we're gonna go to a double file restart with a little about 32 minutes left when we get around here. It's a big track, so it takes a while to get around.
I'm watching the hockey over my shoulder. I'm trying not to get excited because I know that if I get excited, what's going to happen tonight is going to happen from 2 nights ago, and I don't think I can take that kind of heartbreak. I just don't think I can take it. So let me drop down to the Orioles and see what's going on with the Orioles. Shush. They're playing Detroit.
Do you enjoy watching the Birds get beat?
I will let you know, Mr. Man. We have won the last 3 of 4 series. We tied 1 series with Kansas City, and we won the other 3 series. So
how could you? Yes. Where you're at, how can you not be a Phillies fan and you're an Orioles fan? I don't get it.
I'm from Martinsburg, West Virginia, on the west side of Baltimore.
Okay, got it. I got it.
I had either Pittsburgh or Baltimore. And
so I have seen Sasquatch's stars in a new Michael Myers show on Netflix.
Yeah, the pentameter.
Yeah, whatever.
Pentameter or whatever it's called. Yeah. Kathy Joe, your husband and I would get along very well because I'm obsessed too. I watch every show about it. I was watching Paranormal Caught on Camera, and they were up in Canada, and they were driving by, and somebody's bumper cam caught one standing right on the side of the road, blending in until you slow it down and you see it, and you're like, oh, snap, there's a Sasquatch. And then one was caught in West Virginia a couple, 2 months ago, Harold? I found pictures of that.
You said a picture somewhere in West Virginia.
Summersville Lake. So, now that...
it's just the same sightings of the same people said Loch Ness is out there. So, hey, I don't know.
No, it's not. Different people. Don't you start your stuff.
It's the same people. It's like, it's like that one kid is always in the.
Oh, look, green flag. We're back to green flag racing. Green flag racing. Yay.
30 minutes remaining. We'll go flag to flag here. And hopefully we'll get this thing in.
We're gonna go. We gotta go flag to flag. We don't have a choice. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? Is there a storm rolling in?
It must be. Let's see the weather.
Yeah, let's look at the weather.
It's partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy. That's a lot of cloud.
Yeah. Well,
That changed. Those people why are those people running for cover? Is there lightning in the area?
Yeah, look, they got light over
Oh,
here.
it's sunny on the backside.
So-
Yeah.
so
Well, it is a 2.5 mile track.
It is
so.
pretty big.
Yeah, so it's sunny on one end and dark on the other.
Yeah, I've walked this track the entirety of it, and it's pretty big.
That's your fault. Nobody else told you to do that. Look at how big the stands are, though.
Like
you have to.
This place is amazingly large.
I've not finished. So I started Mystery of Blind Frog Ranch. I did start that. I've not finished it because I was watching the Skinwalker Ranch, and then there was one other thing that I watched that kept me from Blind Frog. But I'm getting there. I'll be back on that, Kathy Joe. We can talk about it soon. Okay? Now that Taps is back on, I kind of watch Taps a lot. Because they were the original gangsters. They're out of Jersey. They're out of Jersey.
You say Taps, I think of the movie Taps.
No, that's different. That's different.
Which had Tom Cruise, Kevin Bacon.
70 Degrees of Bacon.
Yeah. It was amazing.
It was a good movie.
It was an awesome movie. If you've not seen it, it is an excellent show.
I struck them out, Harold. Struck them out. The punk. We got 2 men on. We're down 2. And the dude struck out.
Okay. So Chuck.
Oh my gosh, Chuck. Hold on. Before we go any farther, good Lord. If you don't want to see naked kids in the hall, old men, naked kids in the hall they're 60 years old now, don't watch the first episode. Just don't. It's hysterical as crap why they're naked. But you get to see the whole thing. Kids in the hall are back now. And oh my gosh.
It's almost like Black Mirror. Don't watch the first one.
Well, it's funny. Like, if you can get past, if you're a man, it's not going to bother you. If you're a woman,
But Black Mirror, that first one was like, whoa. It's like, is this what they're all going to be like? And it calms down after that first one. I think that first one was meant to be one of those stretches of the imagination or messes head.
There's no imagination on this one, Chuck, is there? It's just you. Yeah, that freaked me out too. Last thing I wanted to see was
Keith Fonseca.
60-year-old kids in the hall.
We haven't talked about him
Keith
in the
Fonseca.
front in a while.
Keith Fonseca's near the lead, Sonia.
He had a Turner on his outside. So this is weird. You got an Xfinity car pushing a Cup car on the bottom line, and then a bunch of Cup cars on the top side.
Well, as fast as Dylan Clark is, it's no wonder he's pushing them. He's been up there all night. Uh-oh. Guess what? Jorge Canales just came out of nowhere and went into the lead. Dang, that guy does that every week. How does he do it?
Look, Dave Gilbert up to the third spot.
Look at his pink mobile. What is that all about?
Yeah, I know. He's got a heck of a paint scheme this week.
I feel like we've dropped into the 70s suddenly, and I should be wearing my Huggy Bear stuff. Look at that. Boom, chicka, bow, bow. Chicka, boom, chicka, bow. Chuck said full twig and berries. That's no doubt. No.
Frankenbeans. Frankenbeans.
Chuck, you gotta admit though, the 2 cops were absolutely hysterical. They were the best part of that skit, obviously, because you didn't want to see 2 naked.
Oh no! Caution is out as soon as Chip Kelly talks about cabbage.
Oh, good. That's what you get. That's what you get, Chip Kelly. This one's your fault.
I'm not sure what happened there. Dave Gilbert threw the caution flag. Not sure why.
Because he wasn't in the lead and he wanted to go in the lead.
I think Dave might have accidentally done that because as soon as he did it, he took admin away from himself.
Nice job, Dave Gilbert.
So not sure.
Chuck says the
cabbage fell onto the track and they all tried to avoid it.
Yeah, whatever. It wouldn't be a broadcast without you saying that, Chip. So I hear you.
Was it sauerkraut? Is that what made the race go sour?
Oh, that's terrible. You guys need new material. Yeah.
All right, 25 and a half. It looks like everybody's going to come down pit lane, I'm sure, and get fuel to the end.
I will say this, Harold, going back to the kids in the hall. I will say this. Those guys are stupid talented. And they are funny. I don't, if we could get past the nakedness in the first, like the two Cathys were killer. They had to say goodbye to the fax machine, and they sent, oh gosh, that was funny as crap too. It's just, if you can stomach the very first minutes.
It's more entertaining than the Condors.
Yeah,
similar?
Canadian Monty Python is a good way to put it.
Okay.
But those guys are really good at acting. Like, if you got to go back to the early '90s stuff and check that out first and kind of get a feel for it, it's the same guys. They're just funny. But again, don't let Lori watch the first episode with you in the first 10, 15 minutes. Let her, just tell her to come in later.
Lori's gonna smack me. What are you watching? That's what she'll do.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt when she smacks you because they're fully. It's funny though. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about it, Chuck. It's funny. It's a funny skit as to why they're naked. These are the Daves I know. 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 Yes, you have to have a twisted mind to love Kids in the Hall, but I love them. I absolutely love them. I love Python too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was a good start. I'm sorry. We're off on a tangent, but there's nothing going on. It's in caution, so they can. If they don't like us talking about it, that's okay. It's our broadcast.
Like, it's okay. They'll get over it.
That's pretty much the way I look at things these days. But I only watched the first episode, Chuck. I am going to watch. I don't know how many are been released. Did they release an entire season? This is the fun part. You ask a question,
and then you gotta wait for it to catch up.
Oh no, I know it's
8 episodes.
Oh, okay. So, bases loaded, and we still couldn't get anybody in, Harold. How about that? One more chance for the O's. Now I'm going back up to the hockey. And praying that I'm going to like what I see. Okay, well, I do, but it's scary. Let me see if I have my timing and scoring back, because I haven't had that the whole time. This is a long caution.
Animal House, there you go.
Animal House was fantastic, Augie.
What am I?
Oh, yeah, smashes the mashed potatoes out.
What am I?
There's a lot of stuff in Animal House you really just can't quote, but it's fantastic. John Belushi was everything.
They said that he was stoned most of the shooting of that, and he stayed in his own house away from the rest of the cast.
But see, I like Flounder in that. Yeah. I thought Flounder made the movie more than I like John Belushi, and I still say
Belushi's the slapstick. He's always, that's what he is. He's slapstick.
Yeah, I love.
But there's a lot of other
Flounder.
There's a lot of other different things different types of comedy, but that's what he was. Farley was another slapstick. Candy was another one.
By the way, I'd like to state on the record with millions of people listening, I hate Claude Giroux. I just hate Claude Giroux. I wish he'd go find a hole and crawl in it because he just freaking tied the game. I can't stand him. Okay, I'm done. I love the part with the horse behind the couch. Yes.
Chuck McDonald, it was only a flesh wound.
Yeah.
Hey, come back here and fight. But you have no legs. I'll bite you.
Right, I will bite you on the ankles.
Come back here, you coward!
The favorite part of the flesh wound.
We are here to save you. No, that's okay. I'm fine.
Is the clopping of the coconuts for the horses.
Yeah.
Why are we still in caution? Let's go.
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm trying to get that 20 minutes. That's why.
Well, we're there. Let's go. Drop that car out of the way. Let's race.
You're trying. It's about turn 4. He'll go away, and we'll get going with just over 20 minutes left to go. I'm
excited now. They're all bunched up.
See, Chuck's bringing all the Monty Python stuff up now.
That's good stuff, though.
Bring out your dad. Bring out
He's not dead.
He is now.
No, I'm still not dead. It's okay. You'll be dead soon.
But then Princess Bride was my favorite with the Billy Crystal with that one. He was not dead. He was mostly dead.
That's right.
He's been mostly dead all day.
Liar! Liar!
Exactly.
Said to blathe, and as everybody knows, to blathe means to die. Liar! Liar! All right, here we go, finally. And Mr. Turner, Andy Turner in the lead. Kevin Bernheimer, Dave Gilbert, who has no longer access to press the button. Keith Fonseca in 4th. And then Adam Benefiel and Dylan Clark. Listen, the Xfinity got a lot tighter real quick. It really did. Dylan Clark, Adam Benefiel, Jorge Canales, guys that are typically going to be there are there now. So, great group, and this is going to, like I said, that last 5 minutes you wait, guys. You think it's crazy now. Wait till.
Look at the trucks starting to line up.
Yeah. Well, see, that brought everybody together. Matthew Wheeler there in the lead in that 60 truck.
I'm just confused at why Turner, Bernheimer, Gilbert, Fonseca, and Dylan Clark didn't pit for fuel there.
I don't know. They know something more than we do. Maybe. They. Well, first of all, you know there's going to be another caution. I don't care what anybody says. There's going to be another caution. So it's just a matter of when, and then the longer you can stretch the run and keep the position on the track, I think you want to do that. So
Turner, Bernheimer, Gilbert, and then Dylan Clark, and looked like Fonseca and Johnson were going to work the outside. And then Johnson decided to tuck in that bottom line and leave Fonseca out there. And now Fonseca drops down into the 6th spot.
Bernheimer all over the back of Andy Turner. The problem is you don't make the move now. If you make the move now, it's pointless.
And you need to set yourself for the later run.
Yes.
You got to do it when nobody can return the favor.
Well, and I think that's what I looking at the 71 sitting behind Dylan Clark in the 34. That 71 setting something up too. Jorge Canales wants to talk to us again. I can guarantee you that.
But Bill Klingbeil and Kayla McCarthy starting to work the second groove.
Well, and again,
and Johnson
Kayla was the one that pushed Lucan up to that point. So 2 cars can work together. If Ryan got up there and make it a much more stout, much stouter. That'd be stouter, okay? It'll be a stouter line, Harold. Stouter, yeah. That which is more than just stout, okay? Stouterer is slightly more than just stout.
Okay, the top line starting to gather numbers as Turner and Bernheimer continue to push forward here. Here comes Bill Klingbeil on the outside. Got the numbers with him, and they're starting to push up even with a second place car.
That's a powerful group up there. Johnson, Turtle Rush, Taco Gortman, they're all right there pushing along. So. And you see Gibbs in there too in the Xfinity car pushing also. Xfinity running really well right now. Question is, does Bernheimer clearly wants to be out from behind Turner. He's waiting for that push to come. I would have moved right then. He could have jumped. Right now, he could jump in front of Klingbeil and get a heck of a push coming down this backstretch.
Numbers and formation to the advantage to the outside. Looks like they're a little bit stalled. The 28 doing a great job of getting up underneath the 35's back deck and sticking there.
Yep.
Offset there, though. And he tucks back underneath. Bernheimer now looking maybe, but no, he decides to go back down. Turner
I just don't think
looking
he
to
can
a
hold his
midside.
car there, Harold. That's what it seems like. He can get him tight right here. Like, he'll go through this part, he'll be tight. But, man, when he gets on that straightaway and heading into the curves, it just moves an awful lot.
So Bill Klingbill trying to get side by side entering turn 1. Looks like they're pretty close. Turn 1 here. Kayla's off the back a little bit in the corner. And looks like they're side by side now with the leaders. The top line's definitely moving.
Yeah, she'll tighten up here now. I know she was off of him for a moment, but she'll tighten up now. But the question is, can you get Turtle Rush and Johnson up there and kind of solidify that line a little more? But those two cars are fast together. All right, 14 and a half to go, and we are having quite the race right now. Everybody up front just throwing it down. Even the trucks, I don't know where the first place truck is or who's running that. Who's running the first place truck? First truck is Matthew Wheeler, and then, yep, Larry Bruner in the 25. The AC/DC truck looking good tonight.
The back on track guy.
Back on track. Patrick Anderson, for some reason, can push well, but he can't stay in that draft long. He gets pushed out almost every time coming off corners and things like that. I guess there's a lot of air moving him around. Kayla going high on the backside of Klingbeil. A lot more dancing at Talladega than they did at Daytona, Harold.
Oh, yeah, much more.
Yep. Well, you are adding what? More length. You're adding a width, a wide track.
It's just over a tenth more. But I think what you're saying, the one big thing about this track is it's wider.
Yeah.
There's much more places to move around. I like this track. It's just I don't like some of the racing that comes out of it.
No, I get you, and that's fair.
If you get a lot of guys that know what they're doing.
Oh, she's going to have to go around. She's going to go around the outside. Is she going to have enough power? She's not going to. That's going to hang them up.
Oh, yeah. And they got back together again. So we'll see what they do. But yeah, like she had a little too much. You know, that could also be that she's trying not to overheat the car. If you get behind somebody enough, it will cause the car to overheat, depending on how the system's set up.
Well, and she's been pushing for quite a while too. It's you know, if he slows down at all or his car isn't working properly, it's going to hang her up too. So it could have just been a reactive move. Either way, as you said, they're back together, nose to tail. Tiny Horse is back in the deal as well, but there's a lot of gap between Ryan Johnson, Kayla McCarthy, and then back to Turtle Rush is even farther.
I'm wondering if Johnson's playing a fuel strategy here since he hasn't pitted in 20 laps. Or no, Ryan Johnson did pit.
No, he's
that.
good.
I'm not sure. That's okay. So here comes the group that said needed to pit again. And there, Dylan Clark, the only one that did not go down, is at 20 laps.
Well, Dylan Clark's, yeah, I mean, he's, wow. He might be pushing the wrong button.
Yeah, because he's at 21 laps.
Yeah. I would know that, but ATVO stopped again, so. It's just the internet here. It's nothing you're doing.
Okay. I trust you.
Yeah. I am in West Virginia after all.
Yeah, well, I said that earlier. You took offense.
I wasn't offended. I was just offended.
So the hamster stopped pushing the wheel to make the internet work.
Wow. I can't wait till you go out on tour. I'm buying a ticket for that. All right.
So you throw tomatoes at me.
Oh, yeah. It'll be happening. Don't you think it won't be? So the question now is, how far can Dylan Clark go? I don't think there's any chance. The trucks are pitting. You know, if you stay too long, do you get burned in the end? Who's going to go with him? There's really no other.
No one needs to, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's waiting for something to happen that'll help him out.
Chuck likes position through attrition, I see. There's a lot of dirt going on. What's going on there?
Looks like somebody smoked it through the corner there.
Until. I mean, Dylan's going to have to come down. I think he's just going to he's going to lose it based on it. There's just no way.
Oh, Nelly. The number 41 was that Corey Herrigs or no Marty Brown? Yeah, they'll come out. They'll come out of the pits there and right up into traffic. That's not a good idea.
Well, he's going to have to get up sometime because he can't run down on that lower part.
Yeah, but he said you came up, and I was like, oh, you get all the way to the other side if you need to. Yeah, here comes Dylan Clark.
Yep, Dylan's going to. He's got nobody to go with him. Yep. They're going to chew him up and spit him out.
Oh no, we got a lot of people coming down. A lot of these Xfinity cars. Crane, Ramsdale, Humphrey, Benefield, Peterson. Yeah, Gibbs, Manwaring, Stephen Wood. So, Dylan Clark timed it right, coming down with all the Xfinity Series cars. See,
there are two guys, though,
he knew something that we didn't know.
Maybe, but there's one guy ahead of him now, and that's the guy that knows how to work attrition just about as good as anybody. Jorge Canales.
Jorge Canales is, I'm showing in 23rd, 11th as far as the Xfinity cars go.
That doesn't seem right.
9th now.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
Those guys are coming back on pit lane. He was way towards the back.
He's going to go blowing past him, though.
We'll see.
I mean, those guys are going to still have to come up to speed. He's already up to speed because he's on the back end of that choo-choo train right there.
But that's the group that came out of the pits for the most part, isn't it? Because I'm showing Justin Gibbs and Michael Gitchell.
Well, he just went around Gibbs, didn't he?
I'm showing Justin Gibbs and Gitchell up here in front of him.
The
caution is out.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Well, we said caution was coming. I said caution was coming. There's no way we were going to do it without caution. But what happened to cause the caution? Please don't tell me somebody came out and got crushed.
Keep an eye on this car.
Really?
So basically, you need to stay along this line and ensure that this lane is clear. And it may not have happened. So he can come up as soon as he gets past this blue cone. So he's good to come out of the track.
Right.
Yep.
You just going to run over Manwaring? Oh, they had no chance. Oh, no.
It was the
it
front
was
two
not
car.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the car? Oh, and then
there goes
behind.
Patrick Anderson. It took out the whole front of the field.
So it looks like the 60 is the one that starts the.
So Matthew Boston Wheeler's down on the inside. He's trying to get around the slower vehicle.
Yep. So back him up, and you see he sees the stack up in front of him, and this is what we're talking about. That lap cars should go. So lap cars should go all the way up here, but they just came out of the pits. So either they go up or they go down, but they need to clear out of the way. So this guy has nothing to do but evasive action here, and this group here, and then there's contact back here.
So I'm thinking right behind 45 on the right of Cusimano, that truck causes them to have to go inside.
Oh, the 13.
That's Tegan. The Tegan.
Yeah.
Tegan truck is in the middle. Cusimano can't go up. Wheeler's stuck, so he's not going to have a choice either. I mean, those guys, I hear what you're saying, but it wasn't like they were.
But see, this is where I think Manwaring should have came up. But
okay, but does he know that that's? I mean, he's got the 19 in his mirror.
Yeah, but he should be hearing there's a car on your inside, but he gets there. But I don't know. It's like the 60 came up too, so it's like, and so the 60 comes there, and now look what we got here.
Yeah, you just got a jumbled mess.
Yeah, almost four wide now.
Yep.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 right there.
We talk about how wide it is, but it's not so wide that it doesn't cause a problem. So now does Caleb get out of the way, or who gets Caleb's pushing the 11 car.
So here's the.
We're gonna lose.
Huh?
I was just looking up. I shouldn't have looked up.
What?
Capitals are gonna lose.
Oh, you're looking at something else.
Yeah, sorry.
A few people got through, but yeah, we're getting stepped back up here with under 4 minutes are going to be. But what did happen? We had a couple car groups come down, but Gibbs, Gitchell are now the leaders.
Yep.
So, and then Bernheimer behind them. But you said it was the way because of the cup cars were coming up on them at that time. So, wow. But Chuck said it. Position through attrition. But cars that are left. Andy Turner has a car. Gilbert has a car. Jorge Canales, Adam Benefiel, Bill Klingbeil, Ryan Johnson, John Humphreys, Richard Crane, and Dylan Clark, and Larry Bruner. Everyone else is on their last car.
Well, I mean, it's Talladega. You got to expect it.
This is going to be an interesting thing here. We're going to turn 2, so it's going to be probably right around 2 minutes.
Yep.
So it's going to be predominantly a green-white checkered. Here we go.
Yeah, they're running long laps, 50, almost 49, 50 seconds a lap.
Well, that first lap is got to get up to speed.
A lot slower. Yep.
Yes, this is going to be exciting. Oh, and look, the 99 has missing a front clip. Not sure he needs to be up in here.
Well, I mean, that was the last thing he really had nowhere to go.
And he doesn't have another car, so he can't replace that.
No, he's going to get out of the way quick, probably.
If not, he'll be part of the next caution.
Exactly.
So under 2 minutes now. So this is probably most likely a green-white finish from here, the pace car, and we'll get 2 laps. Kevin Garoni is disconnected. He was part of that group, that 4 wide, that started that whole caution fest, or that caution, not fest, but that pile up, biggin. And here we go. Minute and a half, it looks like, as the green flag's about to fly here down the D-shaped here, the tri-oval.
Tri-oval, yep. Here we go.
And looks like the 93 of Gibbs already off. And he's being pushed by Kevin Bernheimer, Adam Turner going there, and Patrick Anderson down on the bottom. The 2 cup cars around the 93 of Gibbs. 1 minute left.
So Andy Turner and Kevin Bernheimer have been up front for quite a while now. There you see Keith Fonseca behind Gibbs, Justin Gibbs. Question is, when do you get around him? Because you're going to have to catch up to those 2 that are. So Dave and Dave are going to have to move. Patrick Anderson there without the front clip, as you said. There you see Keith goes on the outside of the 93, but nobody goes with him. And he basically is hung out to dry. Andy Turner is Andy Turner can tell you what Kevin Bernheimer looks like from his mirror right now. That's how close he was just a moment ago.
Bo Ross is going to try the high side there, 3 wide.
Yeah.
So 22 seconds. Gitchell up there, so should be getting the white flag now. 15 seconds. This should be the last lap with Kevin Bernheimer leading the way. Then Andy Turner, Justin Gibbs, that third car there, currently the front Xfinity Series. So a final lap now, officially white flag lap, 28:35. Let's see what they do. And then Mr. Gilbert trying the high side, nobody going with him.
Yeah, you're pretty much, if you don't have somebody with
Gitchell trying to get, Gitchell gets underneath Gibbs.
That's for a placement right there.
Bumping and grinding. It looks like Gitchell got around him. Gibbs still fighting to the outside.
This is going to come to the line for those two.
Gitchell has the lead. It looks like that's going to be Gitchell's win.
Absolutely. Nice job. Way to come underneath. Did not see him till the last moment. You got people wrecking back there with the trucks. And so I'm taking it. Did Cusimano win?
It looks like Cusimano, yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Caleb, look at these guys.
This is the ending here with the truck series. You see the 45. Wow.
Ooh.
The 45 gets around to 13 at the very end there.
Yeah, Tegan almost had that one. Wow. How about that? Kevin Bernheimer comes out of nowhere. And he was a playoff guy, so big finish for Kevin Bernheimer. Andy Turner was not a playoff guy, so he was kind of fighting it. Oh, thank you, the Lord. Thank you, we scored a goal. Oh, I can breathe now. Tied up 3-3. Dave Gilbert pushing all over Gitchell's car. Gitchell does not have a clip anymore after all of that. Oh, man. There you go. Burn it down right against the wall. Attaboy. Melt them down, Kevin. Melt them down. No, that's going to be waved off, I bet. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to... I don't know if that's going to stand.
All right, we have Kevin Bernheimer in the number 28 bringing it home, first place in the Cup Series. So a win in the playoffs for the Kevin Bernheimer machine. Kevin, you got to tell us about that last lap. It was crazy.
It was a good race. I had my teammates out there helping me out and stuff, so it ended up working out pretty good. We ran a good one that time. Had it set up good with the pit strategy, and everything worked out there in the end.
Were you concerned at all that the last that the last caution came out? Were you concerned of position or getting the right jump? Did anything of that go through your mind, or you just thought, hammer down, I'm going to do what I got to do?
Oh yeah, we were ready to go. We we had a couple of Xfinity cars in the front, which we were going to be faster than, and then I had some teammates up there with me, and then we had some more Xfinity cars before the other Cup cars. Since we pitted, we didn't have to stop under that caution, so it really set us up really good, basically with the strategy, and could just drive away with the win. And since I was the playoff driver, I got the W, and appreciate it for all the help from all the fellas, and it was a good race. Happy to win in the playoffs.
I was going to say, what a way to start your playoffs. Take the win out of the first thing, and that's quite a way to go forward. Was there anything throughout the day that you said this was just going to be my day, or was it something where you had to work to get through traffic and get up to this point?
We just we've run a super speedway league. I was the champion in that league when we ran it, and I just adapt to these tracks well. For some reason, I guess I'm good at holding it all the way to the floor most of the time. So
there you go.
Well, we'll take the W and move on, hopefully, to the next round.
All right. Well, before you go to celebrate the win, why don't you give a couple shout outs real quick and we'll get you on your way.
Yeah, just say hi to the family out there and Angie and everybody watching. Appreciate y'all and you guys for putting on the show tonight so everybody can watch. It's a good time. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, Kevin Bernheimer, go celebrate your win. Nice job on your first playoff win.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Gitchell and his 3D Fred's Fabin Fold 48G, I believe that is on that car. Puts it into victory lane for the Xfinity. Starts off this playoff season in first place.
That was a wild race.
No kidding. Okay, just tell us what made you go low. Like, why? I mean, because you saw the mess that was around you. What made you go low?
There was room.
There was room.
That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
He gave me the spot. That's what I saw. I would take it too.
He gave me the inch I needed, and I'm going for it.
Yeah, I mean, because I could have sworn that the whole time I'm thinking Justin Gibbs has this, and all of a sudden here comes the yellow car, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Gitchell underneath. And Harold's like, that's Michael Gitchell. He's coming on the inside. I'm like, where the heck did you come from? So, dude, first playoff race, first playoff win. Can't argue with that, right? Not
at all. That's exactly what I was needing because I'm one of the ones that was below the cut line for second round. So
I guess you aren't my friend, are you?
I haven't seen the points yet, but I would imagine not.
I would imagine not as well. So tell us about your entire race. What was it? You look like you were running pretty good pretty much all day. What was the secret to staying there and being there at the end?
It was that last pit stop. It was the only clean stop I had all night. I was having a mess of problems on pit road tonight, but that last.
Okay. Michael had you dropped out a little bit.
Got me.
Well, having you come in a little bit and breaking up on us, but maybe we can get you back here in a second. We're going to try this again. You hear us, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear you. You guys got me?
All right, much better. Yeah, we had you fading in and out on us. It's like the Twilight Zone that got glitch. See, you you get up here and you cause glitches. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Gitchell has a glitch. There you go. Hey, yeah, exactly. So I guess what we'll do then is, since why don't you shout some stuff out, my friend, and give some loving to some people.
I'll go with you guys. You guys had a hell of an idea with the Hard Luck Award, and I'm glad that it's working out. So, that should be really cool. That should be really cool.
Yeah,
I've dropped a couple little teasers, and yeah,
I can't wait for that. But
cool.
Well, we certainly appreciate it. But
yep, I got one sitting in my print booth right now, finished, and
nice.
It looks really badass. I'm proud of it. It looks good.
You should be proud of it, dude. You blew me away when you offered it, and I'm excited. By the way, Harold, we got to get him a second coin. I don't know if we sent him one or two, but we need to get him a second coin out to him, please.
Okay.
While he's on here now, I'll just mention it to you so you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, hey, you have access to the sheet that I created.
Yeah, but I can't mail it.
So. No, but you can tell me who needs to be. You can be you're an editor. You can add to it and whatever.
Take care of it, Michael. We'll get you another coin, okay, my friend.
I mean, because Lori's got to send them out. I just need to know what to print. So I mean, I tried it. Blah, blah, blah. Ken's done a good job of tracking who has them. I do most of my other stuff, and this is his thing. So I let him track who gets them, and then I send them out. So that's the way it works.
All right. Well, we'll get you a second one out there. By the way, great race. Really appreciate you. Good job coming down underneath there and kind of stealing that one from Justin Gibbs. Got the win heading into the second round. So why don't you go celebrate your win, sir, and we will talk to you soon. Hopefully we talk to you again next week.
I've already been in the fridge for a cold beer.
That boy. Have a good one.
He wish he had his bottle.
Thank you, guys. They're the big cans, but yeah.
We need bottles, man. Long necks, but all right.
I don't know. I think the coin would still open that. I think.
Yeah, maybe it would.
It might. It's a local beer from a brewery down in Tampa, so they put them in the big 16-ounce cans.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
you go and enjoy enjoy responsibly.
Yes.
There you go.
All
All
right.
right, I'm done driving for the night, so thank you guys.
Thanks.
Moving on to our truck winner, and we'll move Michael down and pull up Jonathan Cusimano. Jonathan Cusimano, you're in with Ken and Harold, but man, you got to walk us through that last lap because I saw cars going everywhere.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy. And the first person I want to thank is my teammate Steven. He was the reason why I won that. I mean, he literally pushed me all the way through that last two turns. I mean, I was talking to him the whole time, and I was like, man, just stay on my bumper, stay on it, do not let off. I don't care, just push me right to it. And he stayed right on my bumper the whole way, and that is the reason why I won tonight. And I want to say definitely thank you to him.
Well, I can tell you, my friend, watching him, and once he gets finished pushing you, the back end of his car leaves, starts heading to the 50 truck or whatever. It gets ugly after that, but yeah, he did an awesome job. He was up to your outside, and I would imagine that's when you told him to get behind. But great run. You have the hot hand right now, Jonathan. We've talked to you recently a lot. So this is a great start to the playoffs for you. Kind of setting sail right now. Can we sit here and say you're the man to beat?
I wouldn't say that. Comparing it to last year to this year, there's a lot of good drivers. And actually, I'm very worried about this year. Last year I was top 4, no problem. And this year I'm honestly worried. Looking at the drivers that we got, looking at the talent, I'm shocked I won tonight. But I think overall, I'll be at least getting top 6. I just think there's a lot of good talent in this truck series that it's going to be a battle. I mean, it's not going to definitely be easy like last year making it to top 4. It's definitely going to be a fight every single race.
I'm with you, and I have to agree that the truck series is probably the tightest and closest. The Xfinity has some guys that are always around each other all the time, but the trucks, pretty much, you can go week to week. You know who's going to be battling, whether it be you and Garrett Seidner, whether it's Thomas Teagan, Caleb Ellswick. We all know he's fast and really good. Matthew Kopp is there all the time. I mean, there are guys in there that are week after week. You guys are tight, and it's just a matter of a lot of times it's a slight mistake here, a slight mistake there, and suddenly you're in another position. So I'm glad you pointed that out. I still got to say to you, though, dude, you won on several different tracks. So I'm not saying you're the man to beat right now either, but, dude, nice job. I mean, it's just you've been hot lately. It's a good time to be hot, so I would say keep that up. What was really the biggest challenge tonight, other than the last lap? Because clearly that was quite the run. But what was your biggest challenge tonight in the trucks at Talladega with everybody else around you?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me was just trying to avoid the wrecks. So I think it was lap 30 or 32, right around there. There was a wreck right in front of me, and I just, everyone wants to say check up, but you got to look for that light. You got to look at that light at the end of the tunnel, and you got to find that gap and just power on through it. And that's what I've done 2 weeks in a row now. And I literally, I watch my surroundings, but at the same time, I'm still powering through it. And then after that is when I let off. When I can see the wreck in front of me, I watch where everyone's going and then try to power through at that one hole. And
Excellent.
that is my goal, or that's my little tip is everyone says just check up. Well, you got to look at the guy behind you. If there's a guy right behind you, he's going to rear end you when you start checking up, and you're going to get damaged. So you might as well just try to power through it and hope for the best.
Well, nice job, man. I really appreciate that. Sonia Fonseca, Kathy Joe, good night. I wanted to do that before they got off because they're getting off, Jonathan. One more thing. You have a chance now. Go ahead and shout out to who you'd like to talk to, and then we'll get you on your way.
Yeah, I mean, like normal, thank you for my family and Carolina Crisis. You know, they're, again, supporting this truck, getting into victory lane once again. And this is 2 weeks in a row. Let's try to continue it again.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, Jonathan Cusimano comes home in the lead, takes the big points going into the next round of the playoffs. Have a great night. Go celebrate that win.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So we'll let Jonathan get back to business. We'll take care of that. And let's go to the scoring pile. There we go. We'll look at that for a little while. All right, race summary for tonight. Kevin Bernheimer was the overall winner. 6 cautions for 20 laps, and 39 drivers started. 77, Bo Ross, 49.495 for the fastest lap of the race. And that's our race summary. Our results in Class 1, the Cup Series. Kevin Bernheimer wins the race. Andy Turner second. Bo Rosso, 2 non-playoff drivers. And Keith Fonseca is the 4th. David Gilbert 5th. Johnson 6th. 7th was Taco. 8th, Bill Klingbill. Caleb McCarthy 9th. 10th, Luke Kermit Smith. And Nate Johnson, Tyler Rush, and Patrick Anderson a lap down. But that's pretty good. All 12 drivers finishing the race on the lead lap except for Patrick. That's pretty darn good for Talladega.
And Patrick
race.
got caught at the last thing. Yeah, Patrick got caught in the very last one. So,
yeah.
All right, Xfinity. Michael Gitchell again. We talked to him. Takes the win. Justin Gibbs second. Adam Benefield third. All 3 of those guys already in the playoff. John Humphrey comes home in 4th, and then back to the playoff guys of Canales, Ramsdale, McKinney, and Dylan Clark. Dylan Clark got caught on that pit stop, Harold, and that was the thing that caught him back there. Richard Crane in 9th, John Peterson in the Sharkmobile in 10th. And then Stephen Wood, Nathan Manwaring, both in the playoffs. Nathan had a rough night tonight. Mark Ackerman there, and Josh was never out there at all.
And finishing up with trucks, Jonathan Cusimano gets it done. Thomas Teagan, a really close second to him. Garrett Seidner, Caleb Ellswick, and then back a lap was Marty Brown, Larry Bruner, Matt Kopp. 2 laps back with David Desperios, Matthew Wheeler, and Ethan Michaels. And then Kevin Garoni 7 laps back. And Corey Herrick's having a really tough night here at Talladega with 61 laps back. So that's pretty much our results for the I Want to Go Fast 95 from the Split Decision Triple Threat presented by Into Being LLC.
All right.
So moving on to next week, I think I talked about it earlier. Double check my schedule. We'll be heading to Michigan, the Irish Hills of Michigan, one of my favorite in-person racetracks. Hopefully we can work our magic and get there next season. And the campers and do an RV thing there. Who knows? Maybe we'll put a One to Go banner on the side of it and see if anybody knows who we are.
Why not?
Maybe we'll get one of the big, like the race flags that people carry, in the big, have One to Go Studios, and then people know where we're at,
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe we can even call a race from there.
By the way, ciao to
Mr.
our friend Augie.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, yeah, it's a great track. I've been to Talladega, but not for a race. Michigan, I've been at for several races. So I'm looking at the rest of these. So, yeah, Michigan's the only race track I've been to for a race on the rest of the list. Iowa's too new for me to have been to. I've never been to Indianapolis, even though I grew up in Chicago. Never made it down to Indy. And then Chicagoland was way after the fact that I left Chicago. So we had Wolf Speedway, but not Chicagoland. Chicagoland was way newer than me. And we had Sycamore Speedway out in the sticks. That was a lot of cool fun to run. Watch them. You had to drive like an hour west to get to Sycamore and watch the figure eights there. It was kind of fun. And I also did a lot of racing in Michigan when I got up there. So hey, man, we're finished here at Talladega in Alabama, so we'll be moving from the south to the north into Michigan. But as I always say with my friends and family, I joke that Michigan is the south relocated.
No.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Strawberry Kid, of course, John Peterson jumping in, Chip Kelly, as always. Chip Kelly brings it. Chuck McDonald, thanks so much for jumping in tonight. You were awesome. Of course, Augie and Kathy Joe and Sonia and April, our normal group that jumps in and out of there. And of course, my buddy who jumps on there, and Corey Heriges, he was in there along with a couple other people. Caleb Ellswick was in there early on. So, hey, Harold, they make this fun for us, don't they?
Yep. And I just want to point out that the pylon is actually correct.
Is it now?
Yep.
Pylon is correct. How about that?
Yeah, those are actual. So the Talladega pylon still works. I wonder why the Indianapolis one doesn't.
It doesn't like us, but this one liked us. So.
All right. So, hey, Matt, we'll be heading to Michigan, and I know you're going to be heading back from West Virginia, so we'll be having you back home next week. So.
I will be home, and I'll make sure that Katie gets on with us next week as well. And, yeah, look forward to the next race.
All right. So I'm Harold Darnold, executive producer of One to Go Studios, with my right-hand man, Mr. Cushy. And until next week, we'll see you at the next turn.
What an exciting race brought to you by One to Go Studios. Here they come out of turn 4 to the white flag, and it's 1 to go. Thank you to all our sponsors, drivers, and viewers. We'll see you at the next